one side has been tightened. If the other side is not tightened equally, then the lock might break. So you guys have to be careful when tightening it, okay? Also, if there's a portion with 4 screws, then you guys have to tighten the opposite sides. Otherwise, the lock won't be proper. So this is the blower. We had discussed the working of the blower in the previous class. When the blower motor rotates anti-clockwise, even this rotates anti-clockwise. And then we get the cool air supply. That's its main duty. Now let's talk about its fitting. You guys can see this side, there's a groove here, right? There are grooves and a shaft hole here. It is this hole that we insert into that shaft in the motor. On top of that, we have a small groove for our screw. This will either be an Allen bolt or a normal star screw, but usually it is an Allen bolt. So you should carry an Allen key to tighten and loose this, okay? Now let's look at how we can fit this. On this side, we have a shaft and we have a bush along with it. It is a rubber bush. This bush is just like the other one. There can be a problem in the rotation. It can have alignment problems and it can produce sound. So if you hear a complaint that there is a sound coming from the indoor unit, then it's probably a problem with the bush, or it's a fitting problem in the indoor unit, okay? Now let's look at how we can connect this. To this shaft hole or blower hole, we are inserting the shaft. Okay, it's the blower motor shaft. Okay, and then in this side, we're inserting the bush and then we're pushing it down. It has to be proper in the groove. At the end over here, you guys will be able to see a small groove that is at the side of the blower here. There are grooves. That is where the bush's projection has to go. This projection has to go to the groove, okay? That's how you should fit it. Once you do that, the blower has been placed correctly. Now we need to lock it. Otherwise, with the blower's rotation speed, it might push out. Okay, so we're adding a lock to the right side. There is a groove here. We're fitting it directly onto that. Even for this, we tighten it with 2 screws, okay? That is for the blower to remain tight. We have added a bush. On top of that, we'll add a lock. And we're tightening that lock with 2 screws. This is usually a star screw.
Avoda promise you a bright future. Learn now, pay after you land a job. Register now.